Hello. Now that I've sorted out all my tweets and stuff, let's get a move on. Let me just bring up my chat on phone as well. No, that went back. I need to open. There we go. So, turn that down. That's loud in my ears. I'm totally prepared for streaming today, as you can see. Move things around. I think that's good. There we go. So anyway, while I'm collecting myself, how are you today, Sam? Right, that's all sorted. Let's go double check. Yeah, my mic is not muted. I did unmute. Good. Can't complain. That's good. I'm a bit tired because I've been at work, but I guess I can't complain too much. But yeah, last time we got through basically the first half of the game, so off to Planet Wisp. So yeah, just like in the Wii version, Eggman's taken over Planet Wisp.
Okay.
Let's move my laptop actually so I'm not resting it on my legs and shaking it around. Oh, I've got to touch a Wisp. Ah. Can I just hold down the touchscreen? Come on. No, I have to actually tap it. There we go. What a pointless minigame. Can't believe Sonic Colors ripped off that one episode of Doctor Who. Which episode? Also realised I did that touching the Wisp thing on the wrong screen, but I don't care. Sure, let's view the tutorial. I've done all the other ones, so I may as well keep them going. Solo the plans to destroy the multiverse or something. So yeah, Drill Wisp controls pretty similar to on the Wii version, although it's sort of less slippery, I guess. And also it's only 8 directional movement. But yeah, it's fairly similar to the Wii version, just you can be a bit more deliberate with the music. Also, I forgot to change the screens around. Oh well, it was only a tutorial. Let's do it properly this time. I'm gonna blame it on tiredness. See, we should hopefully get through the rest of the game today. So, you know. Because yeah, it's not a particularly long game. This drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Perhaps. I'll whiff that rocket. There's probably something if we go this way. There we go, one up. Also, yeah, you want to make sure you're going fast for those bits where they've got those things. those like flowers that jump on you. Whoops. I do not remember where you're supposed to use the rocket wisps in this. But I would say you definitely see a lot more of the mechanical side of Planet Wisp in the DS version than on the Wii version. Although I suppose the constraints of the DS hardware and art style probably makes it so you can't really do the sort of lush meadows in the Wii. Yeah, the Wii version has. Nope, go up. No, in the pipe. In the pipe. There we go. That was... What? I was out of the pipe, but... That's not fair. I was out of the pipe. Because normally with the Drill Wisp, if you're still underground when it runs out, you die. But I had exited the ground. Why did that count as a death? It's not fair. So I swear this could go 8 directions. Is there only 4 directions? Yeah, a lot of Drill Wisp usage here. But some rocket as well. Missed a checkpoint. Rebel. I'll probably survive. Oh, come on. Ah. Because of how awkward the drill controls in this version. Like, being restricted to 4 directions. C rank. Not particularly surprised. But another world means another special stage to go through. So, I guess we shall do that. Oh. Knocking away orbs for the last bit. That's not good. I hit this boost pad. Then this one. I'll say I'm glad I worked out this method of using my tablet on here, like with DS stuff. It just works so much better than how I had it originally. Like, I don't know if I'd have been able to play Rush Adventure nearly as smoothly if I hadn't sort of set it to be like this. Time for the blue orbs. Oh, I knocked away another orange one. Don't actually remember these layouts very well, outside of maybe the first one. Let's hope the special stages, like the later ones, don't suddenly end up being like way harder than I remember. Because I've like bigged them up as being easy. Oh, not what I meant to do there. There we go. Know why I enjoy going off the sides like that. I think it's because the camera doesn't follow Sonic. So I just find it funny going off the screen. Ah! So if I don't mess up right at the end. Oh dear. I very nearly didn't get enough there. Wow. But I managed to pull through in the end. Only 2 more emeralds to get. I'm only on like 43 lives or something. Yeah, just like the Wii version, this game just hands you lives, basically. Time for Act 2. I'll say the DS versions of the tracks, like some of them I do slightly prefer the DS versions, and like the music. And Planet Wisp Act 2 is one of the ones I like a bit more on DS. Oh, that is fine. Enjoy your lurk, whatever you need to go and do. I will continue trying not to die. Hey, I remembered that. Bit of level design. Oh, boosting up here. And for a red ring as well. That's cool. I did play these levels quite a lot when I first played the game, so I tend to remember these levels decently well compared to some of the other levels in the game. Lots of drill usage. Well, I'm pretty sure in the Wii version you didn't use drill at all in Planet Wisp. Or if you did, I don't remember using it anyway. Yeah, let's get that checkpoint, because set piece time. And I also, actually, I imagine this is probably going to run smoothly instead of slowing down like it does on DS. Yeah. That's a bit, actually, wait, some of the slowdown. Hey, rank. Yeah, I'm not doing the boss yet. I got missions to do. Yep, new activatable, yep, whatever. So, mission 1. I can't remember who's in Planet Wisp. Oh yeah, it's Chaotix. Or at least 2 of the Chaotix, I think.
Not my fault. Go, go, go!
Like 200 rings. I presume. Okay. Yeah, lots of 10 rings in the ground. Red ring. There we go. Ah, no, red ring. There we go. I know I'm not getting them all, but when it's right there, I kind of feel like I might as well. Hey, there we go. Nice and easy. Only a B rank, whatever. Was it super fun? It was okay. It was just like a normal optional mission. Who's mission 2? Espio. Maybe Vector's on a different one. Different world. I can't remember, to be honest.
Good luck.
Rescue 8 wisps. Is he gonna make me do it with the drill wisp? Yes, it is. Oh, it's in this section. Oh no. Ah. I don't have time to get red rings. There we go. C rank.
Impressive.
Yeah, coming back to this game, it's just how generic the dialogue feels. Oh, Vector is here. Okay.
Yoo-hoo.
All right.
Oh, wisps with flags in order. If I remember right, this was annoying. Good thing the other missions I had to do, Planet Wisp, were pretty simple. Uh-oh. Before I die. Nope. Oh. Nope. Wrong way. Are you the last one? No, you're not. Uh-oh. Running out of time. Okay, that was the last one. That wasn't too bad. I forgot they gave you arrows towards the next one, which is quite handy. Okay, I said the dialogue was a bit generic, but that's kind of funny. A dumb idea to work off a lead I got from Chaotix. So I guess it's off to the boss. Which again, welcome back. It's all fine. You're in time for the boss. So much like the Wii version of Sonic Colors, the bosses essentially repeat. Well, sort of repeat. Once you get to the second half of the game. No, I can't. Ouch. Well, I guess this is fairly different, I guess, in terms of how you actually beat it. Actually, I'm gonna restart. I think I can probably do it quicker. Yeah, and because the first boss was very different to the Wii version, so is this. I think it's when it does this, yeah. This is when I want to... Oh. Yeah. That's when I want to do that, because this boss has a regenerating health mechanic, which is always annoying, so, you know, gotta use the drill wisp to stop it from doing that. No. What? There we go. I can probably do that a lot quicker, but gotta get the timing right on the things. Oh, that was an S rank anyway. That was over fast. Yeah, the boss battles are a lot quicker in this than in the other DS Sonic games, which is a good thing in my books. Because once you know how to beat them quickly, you can, by using good use of the boost and wisps.
Okay.
So, yeah. Right. On to Aquarium Park. Oh. Touch a wisp. Oh, jeez. That goes quickly. There we go. No strategy, just tap randomly on the screen. Or on my tablet, in this case. So yeah, in the Wii version, the Cyan Wisp is the first one you get and use. But in the DS version, they make you wait all the way up to Aquarium Park. Yeah, Cyan Wisp works pretty similarly to the Wii version. Although, I think it does control a bit... Oops. Let's not fall off the thing. So yeah, I find Cyan Lasers a bit easier to aim in the DS version, because it's not as crazy with its aiming mechanic, like the way the sort of D-pad interacts with the aiming. Like I find on the Wii version it's a bit finicky to do precise aiming with it, but on DS it's a bit easier. I did it again, I did the tutorial in horizontal mode. Oh well, it's in tutorial. It's not the important part of the level. So yeah, as in the Wii version, Aquarium Park is our water level. Ow! Come on, there we go. But because of wisps, the water isn't too much of an issue, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because again, just like in the Wii version, you get to use the drill wisp underwater as well. Oh. Yeah, I do quite like how the laser wisp works in the DS version. It just feels nice and easy to control. Hold on, is that everything? No. Oh. Okay. I was going to comment on the music, but then I used the drill. Yeah, no underwater variant for the drill music though in this game, unfortunately. I forgot how long this laser bit goes on for. Yeah, I find that the rendition of Aquarium Park in the DS version is quite good sounding. Sounds fairly accurate, but also sort of distinct. Oh. Penultimate special stage time. We've nearly got them all. I wonder if those Chaos Emerald graphics are reused from Rush. Oh. Well, that's the first round. We should be. Oh. Ah! We should be good. There we go. Yeah, this wouldn't be the last time we saw the Half-Pipe special stage either. Sonic 4 Episode 2 came out 2 years after Colors. And had the Half-Pipe again. Yep. Will I get these this time? Yeah! Nope. No! I think I just had to jump over the edge to dodge that. Maybe I'll actually do it next time. Probably not. I'll probably hit it again. I know what I'm like. 80. Let's try our best not to miss too many. Ah! Also do our best not to get hit as well. No! I didn't learn my lesson. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We met the quota. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's only one more emerald to get though. Why is Joe saying no? No. Didn't score too highly on that one. Ah well. I got all the red rings in Act 1. Neat. Time for Act 2 then. No. There we go. Right. That's where I want to use it. we go. Level design like this would not work in the Rush games, with the way the homing attack works in those games. Ah! Being able to boost in midair feels so good after playing through Rush and Rush Adventure again. Like, it's something that you can do in the console games that I've just missed. That you sort of do miss sorely when going back to the Rush games. Get a bit of the ring going in there. And as has happened in all the other Act 2s, we have a little end level gimmick. Fellas DS is very fond of these. Having sort of the end level gimmicks in Act 2. Oh, just got a message. No, I don't need to enter Special Stage 6. We'll do the missions first before the bosses, obviously. I think that was mission 1. Yeah. I think it's, yeah, everyone's favourite character.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I forgot his voice sounded weird. Hold on. Just so people not in the stream can appreciate that Big is here. Defeat 20 enemies.
Sorry, buddy.
No fishing, unfortunately, though. You know, I know we're all hoping for some fishing when Big shows up, but none of that, apparently. None of that today. Don't need any more enemies to kill. Come on. Oh, first time Foggy's gone missing in the theme park. True, true. I mean, Big's first level in Adventure was Twinkle Park, so, you know, that's a good point.
Sorry, buddy.
I think the other character we see in Aquarium Park is Amy. I think. Yeah.
Wow.
So the first one in this mission is just Amy wants to see Sonic in action. I didn't actually see what the mission was. What am I doing? Just beating the level in time. Okay. I can do that, probably. I did that again. Sonic going along with it. I think at this point Sonic just kind of like goes along with her just to stop her being annoying. In terms of main series stuff, anyway. Just bounce off the thing properly, please. There we go. Like, I think he essentially just goes along with it just to shut her up, essentially. Oh, whoops. Oh, boost. I'm sure we'll be fine from missing some of those time monitors. Yeah, we're doing fine. For time. Ah! Whoops. There we go. How was that an A rank? I got hit so many times. They've kind of overdone her character in this, I think. At least in that dialogue. Kind of overdone that, I think. It's one of the things I appreciate about Sonic Boom Amy. Her character isn't just, you know, in love with Sonic. Like, she actually has more to her character. Like 200 rings. I'm sure Big doesn't care at all. He just wants Froggy back. Because apparently Froggy just keeps going missing. Hold on, there's a turn ring up there. I forgot you could stomp on these. All perfectly lined up. Oh, whoops. Retry. I totally meant to do that. Can I get perfectly lined up again? No, I can't. Whoops. I've got some amount of lined up. There's enough at the end to get you if you manage to miss some. Amy's like, oh, I guess this is a date, and Big is just like, how about I join in? Anyway, boss time. So yeah, similar setup to Sweet Mountain's boss, although fairly different mechanic actually. Where you have to get where the platform tilts, and you've got to do that. Summon to the platform to sort of seesaw the enemy back to him. Oh. Oh. I totally meant to do that. Also, unlike the water bosses in Sonic Rush and Rush Adventure, you do have to breathe in this. Well, yeah, you do have to remember to breathe. Jumping on that thing to get a air bubble out. Oh, not really what I wanted to do. Ow. Oh. I'm not doing a very good job of this, am I? Oh. Really not doing a good job of this. There we go. That sure works, kind of, maybe. Somehow an A rank though, so not gonna complain.
Wow. Okay.
Setting a good example never comes up in the Wii version. Sonic's kind of always just, well, not like that. No, I selected the boss again. No, no, no thank you. I don't want to play that again. Well, with that done, oh, we've got another cutscene apparently.
What?
But yeah, a giant wisp, or giant alien. Wonder what he's referring to. Wait. Oh no, no, there's this asteroid coaster that's appeared. I was like, what?
Wow.
So yeah, asteroid coaster. The where Eggman's converting all the taking all the energy from the wisps and essentially converting them to the in this game the violet wisps. Why do robots need naps? Because it's Orbot and Cubot. But I'm pretty sure in like Sonic Boom they probably joke about stuff like that. So yeah, in the Wii version, we had purple wisps as the sort of aftermath of Eggman taking the energy from a wisp, but in this game we have the violet wisps.
Yo. Wow.
So yeah, the Violet Wisp is the other Wisp exclusive to the DS version. Although unlike Burst, it doesn't. No, well, it doesn't come back in Lost World 3DS, but I think it does technically return in. It might return in Forces. Can't remember. So yeah, Void basically you can fly around, absorb stuff that lets you, as you grow, absorb more stuff, you get bigger and faster. Suck Wisp. Indeed, indeed. So yeah, Asteroid Coaster. If I remember correctly, gets a fair bit more challenging than all the other levels, for obvious reason. Didn't quite get high enough to get up to the top route. Oh well. Oh! There's also these fans that Void can use for some reason. What? Oh, I think I needed Void to get through that wall. Oh well. But yeah, exclusive to the DS version, we got these dinosaur skulls. If it catches you, it's a one-hit kill. Let's use Void because we've used laser already. Oh. Clearly I went the wrong way there. Oh. Clearly I timed that wrong. Oh! I forgot those boulders instant kill you. Well, instant kill you if you're not. Actually, no, what happens when you hit them when you're boosting? I think boosting kind of just guarantees you avoid them. Avoid Wisp, I don't know what to do with right now. Okay, let's use it here. Why not? Also, that green liquid is instant death liquid, as per usual. But yeah, DS version also retains the roller coasters. Wouldn't be Asteroid Coaster without the coasters after all. I totally meant to get that red ring. I think if you don't jump there, you probably die. B rank. So, it's time for the final special stage. Also, I'm getting through this really quickly. It's not even been an hour yet. I've entered the bone zone. But I wanted my pizza boneless. Not with bones. Okay, I've got enough. Cool. Ow! Okay, I still have enough though. Don't know how fast it's gonna go on the last one. Right, blue. No! It's fine. It's always fine. See? It's fine. It's very fine. We're doing okay. Right, 90 orbs. And I don't think I knocked any away, so I'm just gonna try not to miss them. Like that. Oh. That's not optimal. That, however, is good. Ooh. Quick dodging skills. At this point, I don't really even need to do this. There we go. Not a single failed special stage, unlike with Rush. That's all the emeralds. Unfortunately, no Supersonic yet. A new act has appeared. A new mission has appeared. Time for Act 2. We immediately start with roller coasters this time. Oh, missed that. Oh. Oh well. Oh, dodged that somehow. Ah! That's not... Oh, what? That wasn't very fair. So Void has like a slightly weird control mechanic where basically it keeps moving in whatever direction until you like press away from that direction. Well, maybe not press away, but sort of manage to get it moving in another completely different direction. It sort of has weird momentum. It's the kind of thing that sort of takes a little while to get used to. That said, the Purple Wisp Frenzy on the Wii version was also a bit hard to get used to, so, you know. Ah! Ooh. If you don't jump there, guess what happens? think also if you get bitten, I think you die, but I can't remember exactly. Whether it's just damage or whether you die. I don't remember. Oh, I actually managed to get that for once. Don't always manage that. I have quite quick reflexes considering it doesn't stay on screen very long. Oh, I missed the red ring. Oh well. Hey, there we go. Hey, one up. I think, is this the section with 2 dinosaur heads? It might be. First off, huge loop. Okay, we start off with 1 anyway. Oh yeah, now we get 2. So yeah, probably a good idea to stay in the middle, in case they go for the middle and one side, so you actually had time to get away. But that was Act 2. B. No, thank you, don't need to enter the special stage again. New mission? That's mission 2. Mission 1. Well, his robots aren't really getting any stronger in this game.
Target sighted.
Huh?
Must be going through a rebellious teen phase. I mean, that kind of is Omega's character in Heroes, in a way.
Yo.
What's this, infighting?
Huh?
I don't know. Wisps of flags in order. I have a feeling I've got to use the Void Wisp for this. Yeah. Oh, hey Ben. Welcome. Ah. Oh, I remember this mission being really annoying. How are you doing today, then? Yeah, go in, man. So, Ben's been having a rough time, so he's keeping company. That's fair. I mean, keeping someone company who's been having a rough time is more important than coming to my little streams. Working from home was nice. You got to be undedicated. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Bit tired from work as per usual, but otherwise I'm good. Oh, there we go. But yeah, you got to us as we get to the missions in Asteroid Coaster. Should be mining data from those junk heaps, lightning fast escapes. Yeah, they seem to get away very quickly. So we're done. We're fast approaching. His fiancée left him. He's the one seen this weekend, so it's been unintentionally well timed. Ah, right. Well, hopefully you going to see him will be good for him. But yeah, it sucks that that's happened to him.
Hmm. Not good.
Not good.
Hmm.
Basically, Shadow's just like, I don't know. It's like, let me make sure you haven't gone soft. Alright, so I've got to defeat enemies. Level up. Ah! There's a reward for listening to our friends' woes, right? Did I gain empathy points or something? That's probably a stat in an RPG somewhere. Oh, that was easier than I remember it being.
Hmm.
It's not like I'm worried about you or anything, Sonic. Backer. Mission 3.
Hmm. Requesting assistance.
Location found. Eggman's secret ride. Shadows was Sundaries. Hmm.
Okay.
Reach the goal before the time runs out. I can do that, probably. Maybe. Hey, I managed to actually get the top route this time. Whoops. That's not ideal. Well, we managed to get up there, so it wasn't wasted. Right. Make sure we don't die here. I go laser because I went with Void last time. Oh. I probably did that last time as well. Make sure to keep collecting those clocks whenever they show up. Luckily with Sonic's expanded moveset compared to the Rush games, keeping up speed is pretty simple. Not that it wasn't in the Rush games themselves, but was that a cool I heard? Only because of like getting like items and stuff. Oh, I got both red rings. Nice. Again, I totally got that on purpose. Totally didn't miss a different jump. There we go. Easy. I say as I get a C rank. You did it, Sonic. Project Mother, a success. Managed massive energy source secured. Oh, cool. I didn't realize Eggman was the one behind localizing Mother. Mother beyond control. Subject escaped. Current whereabouts unknown.
Okay.
So, I wonder what they're foreshadowing. You think you... Well, no, what did you say? Oh, you didn't say anything, you just used okay.
Function offline.
I guess it is time for the boss. So you can end this one in a pretty cool way. So I'm going to see if I can do that. So yeah, similar to Starlight Carnival's boss, but also fairly different. So actually, I will say that the boss repeats in this in the DS version. I'd say probably do a better job of differentiating themselves from each other compared to the repeats in the Wii version. I would say. But yeah, with this one you can basically use the Violet Void Wisp a lot. You can do massive damage. Yeah, if I'm able to. Yeah, there we go. If you manage to land the final hits with Void, you use the Wisps to devour the boss whole, which is really cool. That went a lot quicker than on an actual DS. On the actual DS, there's like loads of slowdown when you do that. Delicious. Yeah, I think there's more slowdown on actual DS when you do that compared to what we saw in the emulator.
Sweet! The tractor beams are gone. The planets are free.
Was there ever any doubt? I mean, really? Great job, buddy.
So yeah, that cutscene plays there on the DS version for whatever reason. So yeah, this has been going by fairly quickly. Quicker than I thought it would. The final area has appeared. So I guess before we go over to Terminal Velocity, we can have a look at some of the sound tests and stuff bits. It sent me like 20 OKs. For every OK you send, you get 24. There we've got quite a bit more concept art. Cyan Laser. Violet Void. Cyan Wisp. Violet Wisp. Violet Wisp 1. Again, obviously concept art for the Wii version. Oh, we've got Terminal Velocity art as well, even though we haven't gone there yet. Ah, my favourite enemy, Mole. Chopper using the sprites from Sonic 1, using sprites from Sonic 1 and 2 as a base as well. Well, as a reference even. Jaws. Different Eggborn variants. That's one thing I like about Sonic Colors. The enemies in Sonic Colors are quite well done. Because you got Eggborns and like the sort of spinners, like the sort of generic spinners as well. But the Eggborns all get different like variants and levels, and it does bring back some of the classic Badniks as well, which is quite nice. Okay, that's it for those, I guess. We could watch cutscenes again. What's the failure one for this?
Not good.
No, boring. I forgot they technically had different cutscenes for redoing the missions. Technically. We could watch the FMV, opening FMV again in DS quality. I've already seen that before. I guess it's time to go into terminal velocity. So yeah, just like the Wii version, he's powering up his big mind control cannon. But yeah, the arm from the first boss is caused problems in his plans. Mind control isn't working properly. Guess maybe the item redeemer is showing. The Metroid one, yeah, it seems to have broken itself. So I've disabled it till I fix it. Because I wouldn't want it to like show up broken. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I need to fix it at some point. I'll look into it. Whoever returns arm is jamming the cannon's firing lever. That's where that thing went to. Glad to have that figured out. It was just killing me. Well, good night. I have been thinking. I just haven't come up with anything. Hold on. Screenshot source. I feel like that's appropriate for someone. Leaving so soon. You got some advice for the final world?
The longer the icon of sin is on Earth,
I know,
the
yeah.
stronger he will become.
So yeah, just like the Wii version. Oh no, Sonic doesn't push Tails into a train. Tails actually goes along with it. No, I guess I should do it vertical. Why is there a hole there? So yeah, terminal velocity. In a complete shift, it's an auto-scrolling top-down thing. Also, I just want to point out the music in this area. It sounds really high quality for the DS, considering the instruments it's sort of trying to replicate. Careful. Uh. I think that's one of the only times I've ever gone through that without getting hit. Normally I run into one of the walls. But yeah, it's time for the Mega Wisp Armor. Works out very different. Oh, what happened to the emulator there? But it works very differently to the Wii version. What you want to do... Ooh, emulator glitching. Yeah, what you want to do basically, with each Wisp attack it does, you want to sort of dodge it, or sort of dodge / attack back. But always make sure that you do the last... Oh no. I didn't do it in time. But yeah, you want to make sure you're fighting back with the boost, which lets you get a Wisp back from it. What is going on with the visuals there? Wonder if the OpenGL renderer will help at all. There we go. That's what you want to do with the drill one, rather than getting hit. But yeah, even though the bosses do play quite differently, one thing similar between it and the Wii version is they are quite easy. Because we're nearly at the final hit already. But instead of a single button QTE like in the Wii version, it asks us to do something we haven't done since Sonic Rush. And that's mashing buttons. But the button mashing is nowhere near as hard as it is in Sonic Rush. Because I didn't do it there because it makes the boss finish in like a second, but you can press all 4 buttons, all 4 face buttons. You can mash all 4 at once, and you'll gain a lot of distance. Kind of feels like cheating though. Hey, S rank, nice. So that's Eggman taken care of. While that cutscene's going on. Rip Balding Windows hair. And again, I feel like, considering it's a DS game, the quality of the video files is pretty decent. You know, because the DS isn't really... I wouldn't say the DS is particularly known for sort of doing video stuff. Oh, we only get some of the video. Let's bring up the chat again. My phone decided to do something weird. Yeah, cause okay too. He says, "Goodbye, my friends, I have to go." Oh yeah, and instead of the "just as soon as I got this working," he goes, line, "It's just as soon as I got used to talking through a machine," because they never had the machine working wrong plot point in the DS version. Like, Tails got it working straight away in the DS version. Like, even in the credits, they spelled colours correctly. Although, so, if this is the Wii version, we'd be done. We'd have like 15 minutes of credits, but the game would be done, other than trying to get all the red rings. The DS version of Colours, however, we're not done yet. So in the Wii version, well, when I play Colors Ultimate, obviously I didn't bother going after the Chaos Emeralds because they have no relevance whatsoever. But in this version, I've not been going after the Emeralds just because I felt like it. But there is a supersonic final boss, just like a lot of Sonic games in the 2000s. So yeah, you don't get supersonic in levels in this game because there's a supersonic final boss. Although if you get all the red rings, you do get an infinite boost option in the options menu once you get all the red rings. I would get my DS to show it off, but I can't be bothered. So just trust me. Source. Trust me, bro. But yeah, we may as well sit through the credits. I don't think the credits take too long on the DS version. We may as well pad out the length of the stream. Yeah, the credits, if I remember correctly, just go through a shortened version of Speak of Your Heart and then a DS synth rendition of the orchestral theme. If I remember correctly, anyway. Oh yeah, I suppose they've got to credit the CGI team, the people who made the CGI movies, because some of them are in the game. Kind of feels like a sort of prototype sort of thing of what they would do for Sonic Lost World and 3DS, where like all the cutscenes in that are just like sort of videos of the Wii U cutscenes instead of having like text box cutscenes. I don't know if we'll ever see another game like this, because we obviously don't get the sort of separate handheld games anymore. And I don't know if Dimps will ever make another Sonic game. As much as people rag on Dimps for their Sonic games, because some of them are iffy, they did make quite a few good ones, I would say. And I would rank this as one of their good Sonic games. Like I would say that, you know, this is just as good as the Wii version, like in a lot of regards. I mean, some people do consider it better than the Wii version because there is more flow and speed in the level design while still utilizing the wisps. So some people actually do prefer the DS version to the Wii version. But yeah, it'd be cool if we did get another game in a sort of similar spirit to the DS games, or even to like the advanced games. Oh, I didn't realize Aaron Webber was already working at Sega by this point. Also, yeah, this music. It's it's like a DS synth rendition of the orchestral theme, and considering it is like DS like synth like sort of sampled instruments, it sounds fairly good. Like obviously not, you know, doesn't touch the orchestral version, but you know, I can quite happily listen to it. Yeah, I'm still mad that Sonic Advance never came to the Wii U eShop outside of Japan, because Japan got it. Apparently, your erratic brain needs seeing to. Well, because you said okay to him. He just really. But yeah, in Japan, the Wii U eShop got Sonic Advance. Can't remember whether it got Advance 2 and 3, but I know it definitely got Advance 1. But it didn't leave Japan. I would absolutely have bought Sonic Advance on the Wii U eShop if it was on there. But it's not. So I guess I'll just play my original cartridge. Well, my cartridge that's a 2-in-1 of Sonic Advance and Pinball Party. Courtesy of Universal Republic Records. Even. Well, you always know it's getting near the end of the credits when you get special thanks. Thank you for playing. Well, we're not quite done yet. Presented by Sega. One day I'll start the credits as special thanks. Yeah, I forgot we got a little post-credits cutscene with the Wisps. A new event is now available in the gallery. With the title screen, we do get the orchestral rendition. Because again, they did fit a few. They fit a couple of orchestral tracks into the game. Y'all can start at the Sonic Fan Club. Or Sonic Fan Club, sorry. I appreciate this again. Partly just so I can listen to the orchestral music. Which over the past week I've been listening to Sonic Colors soundtrack in the car. It's such a good soundtrack. Well, I've been listening to the Wii version anyway. So yeah, going back into the game, it's not over yet. And Yakko is back. But,
Okay.
so at this point, if you hadn't got all the Chaos Emeralds, I think obviously you'd be prompted to go get all the Chaos Emeralds. But since we have them all, we get our true final boss. We're getting a Wisp Mill. But yeah, so earlier on, Eggman mentioned finding a mother alien, or like a huge alien. And then in the last mission we did in Asteroid Coaster, you know, the files we found referred to a mother project. So they were foreshadowing this.
Yo.
So it wasn't Mother 3. It can't just be a coincidence that the Chaos Emeralds are here. Yeah, we don't get a cool animated transformation sequence in this game, unfortunately. Just happens like that. So yeah, we have a supersonic final boss with slightly odd mechanics. So you've got to hold Y to charge up this boost, and then knock sort of rocks back into her arms. To start off with, anyway. Oh. You also don't want to run into those purple thingies that she sort of breathes out. So the true ending is locked behind having a DS. I mean, yeah, some people do consider the DS version like sort of the better version as well because of having sort of a sort of by having a true ending of sorts. But how awkward it is sometimes to knock the rocks into her arms like that. There we go. So yeah, once you've knocked her arms down, you go to a more behind the back view. So yeah, this is, I guess, the sort of final boss and send off to the entire DS Sonic trilogy. So yeah, also you got these purple and red stuff. Oh, yeah, you don't want to get hit by her lasers or the red things, because they knock you back a bit. If you get knocked back 3 times, it's back to square one. Ow! Yeah, it would have been nice if Colors Ultimate was sort of had more DS bits in as well, but it is what it is, you know. So yeah, the aim of this bit is to get close enough to her. Well, you try to line up the reticle and hit Y, but she could move at the last second and make you miss, and then make you have to start at square one again. We're probably not going to be getting a good ranking on this. Oh, come on. You being able to, knocking the rocks into her arms sometimes is a bit more frustrating than it needs to be. But yeah, I would say as a sort of final boss for the entire DS Sonic series, it's fairly good. Like, it's fairly decent. I would say it lacks the intensity of Rush Adventure's final boss, and the music I would say is not nearly its all. Like, I would say Rush 1 has the best final boss theme, but this is a fairly decent boss, and sort of fairly decent sort of tech-wise and stuff as a send-off. Considering 2010, this was right near the tail end of the DS's life as well. I mean, being a late-gen DS game, I would say it's sort of decent from a tech perspective, especially for the music, because it is pretty high quality overall. We're thinking music, we have a sort of remix, sort of synthy remix of Reach for the Stars here. Yeah, the DS days were a simpler time. Ah! Yeah, well, life as well was simpler. That said, I really miss the 3DS days. Although I do and don't miss the early 3DS days. Like, on one hand there was nothing to play, but on the other hand, it did feel like you were part of like some super exclusive underground club. Now, the early days of 3DS for me were waiting for core parts of the 3DS system to go live. Like the browser and eShop. Because, I was right there. I was there right from the start. Like, having no one to Street Pass. There we go. Like, it took me so long to get my first ever, like, puzzle, like, sort of Street Pass, like, puzzle swap, sort of thing. Like, finished. Yeah, the AR cards. I spent a lot of time with those as well. Partly because, nothing to play. The AR games were quite fun. I haven't gone back to them in ages, but well, it's in a long time. But they were fun. And honestly, if I remember, if my memory serves me right, a pretty convincing, AR setup as well. The 3D cameras and screens probably helped a lot with that. But yeah, that's Sonic Colors DS finished. If you've played or seen Team Sonic Racing, this might look familiar to you, because they brought her back in the background of one of the racetracks in Team Sonic Racing. A rank, ending on 73 lives.
Yo,
So yeah, as well as Eggman being taken care of, we've now saved the Mother Wisp from whatever Eggman did to her. So yeah, Mother Wisp and all this, not in the Wii version at all, not even hinted at. So I don't know whether it was like Mother Wisp was like a Dimps creation, or whether Sega was like, we'll make this but only for the DS version or something. I don't know. They're really gone, Planet O. So, credits time again. I will take this time to quickly sort something out on my OBS. Hey, I've seen this one. Look, it's totally different. The background's different. I should point that way. Yeah, instead of sort of doing panning sort of art of the different worlds, it's sort of just a big panning image of like a world, of sort of an interpretation of the world map, because not the world map itself. So, yeah, I guess while the final credits are rolling, I should probably talk about final thoughts and stuff, I guess. That's what professional people do, right? But yeah, Sonic Colors on the DS. Hopefully that was an interesting watch for people who've not played or seen this version of the game before. Yeah, it was actually the first version of the game I played, and I liked it a lot back then, and playing it again now, yeah, I still like it a lot. I think I probably would. Yeah, I think I would probably say the levels are overall better, designed and more in depth than Sonic Rush. But I don't know, something about Sonic Rush always brings me back more. But this is still a good game. I've enjoyed playing it a lot, and all of the DS Sonic games, I've enjoyed coming back to them all. So playing through all three of them, almost in a row. Reminds you of helping Pleasant Beat World every time Izzy kept deleting his file. But yeah, I would say it is sort of, because a lot of the time with handheld versions of console games, the handheld version is just a whatever sort of throwaway thing. But I would say with Sonic Colors, it's absolutely worth playing. it is Troy Baker. Yeah, it is just as fun as the console game, I would say. You know, it's basically Sonic Rush with wisps. But yeah, the DS Sonic games, they're probably some of the games I've played the most on the DS. You know, obviously growing up as a Sonic fan with the DS, you know, I played a lot of these games back when they were newer. And back, in the mid 2000s, back when Sonic was sort of going through what people call the Dark Age, with stuff like Shadow 06 and stuff, like, I wasn't playing those games at the time. Like, I had a PS2, but, I wasn't really playing those games. I was playing the DS games. So I never really played all the terrible games until after the fact. Well, I was also playing the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed as well, but I enjoy that too. So So yeah, I would say the DS games, especially the first Sonic Rush, because that's the one I played first. Probably do play a fairly decent part in me being a Sonic fan, just because Sonic Rush was one of the earliest Sonic games I played. Like Sonic 2 was the first, but I sort of then attribute the next sort of two to being Sonic Adventure DX by the PC port and Sonic Rush, really. And, well, the rest of the Mega Drive games as well. So sort of Sonic 2, Mega Collection, Adventure, and Rush are kind of the sort of first few Sonic games I played. Which is probably explains why I like classic adventure and boost games, because I kind of started with all three of those playstyles. So we can blame these games for being about Sonic today. Well, specifically you blame Sonic 2. You blame growing up with a Sega console, like growing up with a Sega console being the first console you have, I would say that sort of, when a particular console is your first ever console, it sort of, I feel like it sort of sets, an example in your mind of what gaming is like, the types of games you play when you're very young. And it just happens the first console I ever played on was a Sega console, like you, GBA. Yeah. It's like, first console I played on was Mega Drive, and the game I played the most on it was Sonic 2. So it's like, and, my taste in games, the stuff I prefer the most is arcadey sort of games. Because I grew up with a console made by the company that got their start in arcades. Yeah. I have a much more recent game to thank for my RPG love. Or my newfound RPG love, I should say. But yeah. So yeah, TLDR, these three games are pretty important to me. And I'm very happy that I've finally worked out a way of streaming them without the layout being awful. Oh, new events available in the gallery. Wow. So, yeah, I guess we can head over here. And I just could, I guess, continue my ending stuff. So, yeah. That's another game, or another series, I guess, ticked off the list for streaming stuff. As usual, thanks to everyone for being here that's been here, regardless of how long they've been here, and whether they've lurked or chatted, it is always appreciated. So yeah, now that the DS Sonic games are done, we're just going all in on the Nuzlocke, Tuesdays and Sundays. Yeah, Nuzlocke going until we, again, either finish it or die. Whichever happens first. I'm scared of Cynthia. Very scared. And if I remember right, yeah, we just went through Hearthome City, so route hopefully finish, yeah. But yeah, we've been through Hearthome City, so yeah, up next is Route 209. So prepare yourselves for amazing music. But yeah. So I suppose also in terms of other Sonic stuff, because obviously I do stream a lot. Then the big game after depends. I have a date in mind for when I want to start that. I have a date in mind. Again, I'm not gonna let it slip just yet. But I have a potential date in mind anyway. It's gonna be one of 2 or 3 dates. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. Depending on how long Pokemon goes, the game could be after Pokemon. But it solely depends on how long Brilliant Diamond takes me. Like how long the Nuzlocke takes me. You can't tell us, tell Tatsu. But yeah. But in terms of Sonic stuff as well this year, I haven't got any specific plans other than I would like to do like a first impression stream of Sonic Frontiers when that comes out. But that is going to be like probably like November or something, I imagine. Hopefully I'm still streaming by then, because I enjoy streaming. Again, it's like, it's the form of content creation that I found I enjoy. So, you know. Maybe at some point I'll get some time to do like Sonic Adventure 2, Heroes and Forces. I mean, Adventure 2 and Forces won't take very long, because they're not particularly long games. But Heroes, Heroes would take longer, because you got to play through Heroes 4 times. But you know, some Sonic, you know, some other sort of, and Sonic CD as well. But some games like CD are short. They could be break games for the big game, depending on how long the big game does take. But yeah, good old Heroes. I mean, I enjoy Heroes for what it is. A lot of people don't, but I enjoy it. But again, I enjoy a lot of Sonic games, so you know, a lot of Sonic fans like one style. The big game must be Shadow the Hedgehog, but it'll take a while. No, I don't want to stream that. I sometimes worry that I sound boring normally. If I play Shadow the Hedgehog, I will just be bored the whole time. You do not want to watch me do that. At least with Secret Rings, I'll probably get frustrated rather than bored. But, yeah. I don't think there's anything else I want to say, so I don't drag out the stream any longer. I will say good night to you all, or you two. But two can still be all.